Okay. Looks like everything is good and ready to go, so I guess it's time to start out the stream. So, hello everyone. This is the one, the only, the Phenome, and I am so happy. I'm practically giddy right now. But yeah, I'm so happy to say we're starting up a new game on the channel, on the stream. Obviously, this is going to go on the channel later. But yes, we're starting up Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. I've been waiting for this for a long, long time. Wanted to save this sort of experience and share it with, well, anyone who wouldn't mind watching it. And the time has come to delve into this game that's accrued quite a few accolades, considering this was really not a title that people expected much from, but when it came out, it was really like a big hit. And yeah, very interesting, very heavy, you could say. And yeah, I am absolutely stoked to start it up now. So, unlike with most games that I've done on my channel, this one is actually a game that I haven't finished. I'll admit, I have started it twice, in fact. I have done, I suppose, the first sequence up to the first boss, but I've done those with very large intervals. The last one, I think, 2018? Okay, give me a moment here. Just adjust that. Okay, so yeah, last time I did this was about 2018, I think. So obviously I can't remember anything from what I was actually doing. And yeah, it's time to do this proper, go through the whole game, and hopefully not fail too many times, although I'm pretty sure I am gonna mess up a lot of stuff in here. But you know what? I think I've yapped on for long enough, so let's go into the game. Let's start up a new game. As you can see, I have the option to continue, but I am not going to do that because what's the point? Might as well just start a new game. So yeah, let's begin. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice from the beginning. Oh, come on. Yes, I don't mind progress being overridden, so let's get into it. Okay. It's probably going to take a bit of time to load.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Fed. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming. She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in Helheim.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Turn back.
Go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's there. They're here.
Can you see that? I can see it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
I can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright, so that was the super creepy, super atmospheric intro. I'll just adjust a few things, and then we can get back on it. Alright. Should be a-okay now, I hope. So, yeah. Let's dive into this story. Boy, I'm already a bit creeped out, but, yeah. Gonna persevere. Let's go.
Focus. Look closer. Look.
Do not forget my stories, Senua,
She needs to look closer.
because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
This is getting freaky.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay, I guess I was supposed to be running through that previous sequence, but
Why is she doing this?
oh well.
What has she done? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
See indeed. So I'm not going to be talking a lot during this game because, as you can hear, the voices in the background are quite frequent. So whenever they're going to start talking, I'm going to try and shut up, just so you can hear everything. Because it's really atmospheric and really cool, and also sometimes really important to the context of the story. Okay. Looks like there's a path up there, and another... I suppose I'll call them lore stones, because they do provide a bit of lore for us. Okay, nothing in there.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Okay. So yes, the 9 worlds in Norse mythology.
That's the way.
Uh-huh. Okay. This looks very safe.
Are you scared? You should be scared. This isn't right. You have to turn back. So brave. You're not safe. Just drop down. What's down there? Do you know where you are? Where are we?
Why did she do that?
She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path. It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Why can't she focus?
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate. It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listen? When everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
I mean, I don't know. Basically we're going to the land of the dead. Not sure who we're...
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Okay, hopefully I didn't miss any lore stones.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Alright. I mean, she could fit through that. Just take the shortcut down to the bridge. But I guess it doesn't work that way.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
I usually got jump scares from that. From that first scream that she does after that quiet speech. Yeah, I guess I can't beat these guys.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain, it does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time. The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay, just gonna pause here real quick. Do a few things. Okay, everything seems to be all right. Okay, let's continue.
How will she get through? Why won't it open? Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to
The
fight.
Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. the ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
I actually didn't understand what was the second thing that came out of the ice that was molded by the void or whatnot. Guess I need to brush up on my Norse mythology. Otherwise, what kind of a history student would I be if I wouldn't remember that?
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Really? Well, if that's where we're going, she'll have to endure it. There's no choice. At least for her.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Alright, so I'll be honest, in my previous playthroughs I don't remember actually triggering this, but it's worth focusing. So there's a button which is just named focus. So if you hit it on certain objects, like the gates, then you'll be able to trigger something. Something could happen. So yeah, I'm gonna try and always trigger some of these extra little things because it's just fascinating. It keeps adding to the story. All right, let's keep moving forward.
Find us your position! Defend yourself!
Okay. I actually have no idea how many hits she can take, so... I'm assuming if it's the same as it was in the tutorial fight, where I had to die, I guess it's like 3 or 4 hits, the max that she can take. So, yeah. Heart's gonna be pumping. That's for sure.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
So I'll just quickly say, this is the part of the game this is the branch that I went through, because you can choose which way you want to go, whether you want to fight Surt or Valravn first. The previous 2 times I went for Surt, and I went this way now as well, just to get the familiar part of the game out of the way, so that everything else is an uninterrupted sort of stream of just the stuff that I haven't seen before. So it's all going to be new, it's all going to be fresh, and I feel like that was the way to go. So if you think that I'm just solving these very quickly, it's because I've seen these, so there are some cues left in my mind about where I need to go and what I need to do. For example, where I need to find the the representation of these runes on the gates. For the up till Cert, I might get some memory glimpses where we need to go with that. All right, let's get back to it.
Are they screaming? You can hear the runes. The runes.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living.
But you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate,
And you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Right.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Well, that's the thing. She's not dead.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. Maybe it was a trick. Maybe it was a test. The fire. Surt is through there. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. Is waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's
The
waiting.
Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
That's pretty bleak. But I suppose that's just Norse mythology for you. It's heroic, you know, and valiant tales, but on the other hand, it's also, like... It's basically just a lot of war and blood, and violence. So yeah, two sides of the same coin, really.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Yeah, by the way, the monstrous wolf, his name is Fenrir, just so you know. And he's another one of Loki's offspring. Just saying. Alright, if I remember correctly, I had to go here. Okay, maybe not. Oh, maybe here. So they very specifically said you need to remember where you came from. So that's the path's over there.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Alright, well, here's the next shrine. Gotta be ready to run. Am I right?
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
There's just something about those sequences. I don't know. Like, really, the heart is pounding right now. Alright, we have another fire gate here. And there's a gate. Oh. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Yep, got it, Truth. Okay, I'm assuming the shrine is up there. And to get up there, I need to get through this gate. So, yeah, let's get on that.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Give up.
Alright, that's one. Now for the other. I just seem to remember that it's had something to do with the house. Okay, slightly confused here. I guess it's somewhere near. Oh, there it is. Okay, I guess the game helped me there. Alright, let's get back. Oh, can I just jump off here? Yep. Alright, here we go, fire run number 3. Okay, I guess you can't run out of there. Bugger. Alright, let's try this again. I guess it's not very particular about, you know, about certain places you can go through, like some other games. Like if you choose the wrong path, if you're not supposed to go there, there's no way to cut through it. Because I think I was pretty precise trying not to hit the fire there. All right, let's try this again. Well, this is not cool. Come on.
You can do this. Take it. Go again. Now. Remember the warrior trials. You've finished. Too many. Find a good position. You let them back.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn,
Will you see the world anew?
No, I see nothing now.
Alright, that was a pretty freaky sequence. So now, let's continue. I don't remember how many exactly. I think we might have at least one more sequence before we get to the boss fight. Actually going through this pretty quickly at this point, but that's probably because I actually know where I'm going. Once we hit anything past the first boss, it's going to be complete no man's land for me, I'm pretty sure. Alright, there's a fire gate. And I think the big pyre is right behind that, so this is, yeah, probably the last gate. Okay, looks like we have another gate there. Yeah, but I think that might be the fire shrine in the distance there.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Ragnarok is coming. Pretty ominous, not gonna lie. Alright, well, I will say this. When you see something like that, you kind of know that that's gonna be used for a gate. And it's just too obvious. Not that I mind. Like, sometimes I have no problem with obvious clues. Alright, can't get up there. Let's go the other way. Okay, that's an additional path right there.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Okay, they could have used different lines for that. I mean, I get it's only like 3 or 4 times, but still. I mean, how hard is it? Then again, maybe it is hard. No idea.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Alright, so we now see the symbol that we need to get. The only question is, where is it? Okay, there we go. That's one. So this time we have 3 symbols to find. Let's go find the next one. And I'm gonna need some heart medicine after this, because this is stressful. Ah, well that's lucky. I noticed that straight away. Think a little bit more to the side. Yep, that's it. And then the last one should be here. I need to be on the other side.
It's just that. You'll never.
What was it? You're never gonna find it? I don't think so. Right, through the gate then. So it almost looks like it's just going to be a straight run, but surely it's not going to be that easy.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Alright, nothing extra here.
Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run! Run! Run!
Don't give up. Don't give up. She's dying. It's empty. It's empty.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surt. Take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. The truth.
Okay then, so this is pretty much where my knowledge of the game ends.
Druth was a troubled man.
Oh.
Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
Okay, just need to check something for a moment. Okay, yep, everything's alright, so let's keep going.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Alright, I guess we're just backtracking to the gate area.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before, and she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Oh, this is a different one. Ooh.
Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight.
Aha, so now both of them are here. Oh, come on.
Take him down! Take him down! Get down! He's finished!
Okay, 3 of them. Interesting.
Finish this! End it now! End it!
Interesting. Come on, pretty boy. Ooh. Okay.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
The gate won't open.
She can't get through.
Why
Let's
not?
Get to the gate.
She can't.
Why?
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only
test.
passed one test.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
There must be. The gate won't open.
Ruth said Valravn. Valravn. Dark magic.
Valravn. Druth said Valravn.
No, he didn't. She must have passed the test. The second test. She can
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and
There must
master
be
of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Okay, well. Let's go then. No idea what's happening here, so from here on in, I'm pretty much just first time visiting. Same as any of you who haven't played this game before or haven't seen it. So just an FYI, I'm gonna be super wary, or at least I'll try to be super wary in this from this point forward.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Okay then. Alright, that looks like a bridge that can drop, and there's something resembling a portal. And here we have a mark.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Find another way to see the truth. Alright, I'm usually pretty thick with puzzles like this, so I apologize in advance maybe not being able to see the obvious. If you can help me out in the chat, that would be great.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it, push it. What will happen? Come on. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Okay.
Something's different.
Wait, what? That's it?
Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Really? It was that easy? Okay. I feel like this could be a trap. It's like, you know, the first one's like super easy, and after that, I'm just gonna get smashed. Okay, I can't get up there. Let's get up the stairs here.
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged. This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, focus vision doesn't do anything here. I guess it's just the gate. Not sure why this area was done then. Alright, let's dance.
He's gone! Behind you! Behind you! Remember your training. Behind you! Watch it! Finish this! He can read you. Use your sword. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Ooh, okay, nice trick there. Oh, whoa, wait. Is that another one?
End it! End it now! This is nearly the end. Behind you! Behind you!
Alright, this guy's almost done. Alright. That's good.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Damn right she will. Aha. Another mark.
Valravn's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Look at the ravens. Okay, I'm not sure I follow on this. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at? There's something about this. Like, there's something about these particular...
Break the seal. Align the ravens with the Mark of Valravn.
Align the ravens with the Mark of Valravn. I need to get up there somehow. The only question is how. Because I'm assuming I have to look down, find the mark, and then they will all sort of align together. Nope. This is too far back. Whoa. Sorry about that. I think I just went into the land of frame rate drops. Alright, so there's a path over from over there. Maybe I do have to go back. Let's have a look. Okay, there's... Doesn't look like it's this far back. Nope, that still doesn't work. Not that I'm massively surprised by that. How am I supposed to get up there? I guess I'll backtrack once again. So that all goes along over there. I really hope you don't get punished for going backwards. I mean, it almost feels like I would have to go there. This is that first area. And there's no way I need to go there. Well, this is annoying. Hope I won't have to go through the same fight again. Because I did see the autosave symbol, and I just hope it doesn't reset progress or something. He's the god of illusion, so there's got to be something that I'm missing. Something that's out of place that could be used. And I get the feeling it's got to be somewhere in here. Yeah, I had to... This was the portal. That's the... So I guess it is just portals with him. It's just portals. Okay then, let's line these up.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something new shifted. Can you feel it?
Alright, so unlike with Cert, with Valravn, the portals can be different.
It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Love creepy lines like that. Absolutely love them. That's clear. Aha. I can already tell that that's a portal. Just wondering if there is a lore stone somewhere over here. Oh. So we have a gate here. So I think I already saw the ravens that I need to line up, so I think I need to get up on this platform somehow, and that's where I'm looking at the symbols, and they're pointing at the gate. I'm assuming, yeah, I'm guessing the portal is just going to show me where I need to go, because maybe it's going to show up like show extra stairs over there or something like that.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the Mark of Valravn.
Yep, I got a juice.
Huge ravens. Can't you see?
Oh, yeah. It's these.
Line up with the ravens. Shh.
I hear something.
If you hear the sound of Valravn, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Sally's me.
He's gone. He doesn't know. Where did he go? Where is
Okay, let's use the portal. Okay, nothing there.
Fight me!
Is she lost?
Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Oh. He's pointing where I need to go.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravn. Tricking her. Valravn. How can she get up? Wait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. Valravn's magic. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Alright, let's get up there and get this gate open. Okay, cool.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal final signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Surely these doors aren't it, right?
She can't go in there.
Okay, good.
Valravn, he's there. She can't go in. Has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Oh, this ain't good. Oh, not the shield dude again. Oh my.
Behind you! She finished him! Too many of them. Find a stance. Go. Do it. You're close.
Alright, still this guy to deal with.
Ignore the pain.
Surprise him! Behind you! Behind you!
Oh, come on, I evaded that.
Get out of the way!
Come on.
He's down! Finish him! Finish him! Strike him!
Oh, come on, not another one. Too slow.
Behind you! They're winning!
Alright, maybe I should use the focus thing, because it slows down combat, and these guys with shields take way too long to take down. Alright, so we've got a lore stone here.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Well, that's as insane of a mythological story as you'll ever hear. Pretty typical, to be honest. So yeah, that's where Surth was defeated. Great Pyre, and we can see in the distance the the thing that's on the other side of the bridge, the building that's on the other side of the bridge to Hell. I guess you just go there and then you descend into the bowels of the underworld, to use a popular term. Alright, let's... Meanwhile, we do still have a god to kill, so... let's keep going.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything, turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
There are so many portals in this area, and there are, I guess, multiple ways to line this up? Like with multiple gates or something? This is gonna be interesting. Multiple bridges as well. There's the tower. I kind of get the feeling this is the last gate. Yeah, you can see, actually, if you look up, there's ravens circling that area. So I think this is the last gate that I need to go through before I get to Valravn himself.
The song. Valravn's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. She's been in the forest like this before. This reminds her of somewhere. The forest. Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds. The wilds. She left alone. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian.
But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Interesting. What is this curse, I wonder? Also, I do apologize for the frame rate. It seems to have gone to complete pot in this area. I'll try and address that before the next stream. Okay. So that's a glowing portal. Okay, so this is a bridge area. Alright. Alright, this is just super confusing at this point. So that's where I need to get. Alright, thankfully, there's no fall damage in this game, so didn't lose anything there.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
That's it. Alright, back to Illusion Land. So there's gotta be a bridge somewhere over here. Or like maybe stairs in here. Question is, which portal do I need to activate for that? So there is a portal over there. Alright, can't jump down there. So that portal's glowing, and that portal's not glowing anymore. So let's go. So activate that. This is frustrating as in Witcher 2 when you just can't jump off of anything, you just keep running into stuff, like into invisible walls. So he was up there. Thing is, I can't tell if anything's changed. So, I guess I'll run back up here and then have a look if anything's changed. So this thing is still there, this sort of little bridge. Look where? I think I'll use a quote from Jack Sparrow that I really liked from the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Why is this so complicated? Why are these things never clear? Too bad there's no little me's who can get up on my shoulder and tell me what I need to do. That'd be super useful right now. So, yeah. No stairs of any kind here, and no bridge there. The thing is, like, there's no clue either. Like, with Cert, it was very obvious what you needed to do. Whereas here, it's just complete and utter confusion. I get the feeling because I can jump off the sledge, that means there has to be some kind of crossing there. But the thing is, it's not this portal, it's not that portal, and it most definitely ain't the portal over there. So basically I just need to try and figure out what's triggering with these portals. Because I can't tell, like, what changed with this? Oh, wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Yes, there it is. The gap has been filled in. Ah, how could I be so blind? God damn it. Alright, let's get over here.
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
They've gone.
No.
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
Some are still there.
But where? Some are still there.
Valravn's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet. Can't think. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. She remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Okay, so can actually see through the gates to see what kind of change they would make. So maybe that's a clue. You just need to try and look through the portals and see if if anything changes when I'm looking through them. Aha. So let's make that bridge appear. Is it gonna show up? Yep, it will. Okay. I guess it took me a long time to figure out, but I did finally get how this place works. Oh yeah, he's up there. Right. Okay, so let's make ourselves a bridge here. Connected those two areas. There's the bird boy. And I need to get up there somehow. Oh. Really? That's it?
The ravens. They've all gone. No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? She did it.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws. There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
One thing I am happy for, there's no way to die in this area, unlike when I messed up with Surt and his fires. I'm trying to be clever. I guess it's just, don't try to be clever. This is pretty straightforward. Just need to use your brain in a standard way. There he is. Lord of Ravens. No way, another gate? Okay, I guess it's another gate.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Alright, so the angle is from up atop that nest. So we have... I can see one illusion portal over there. But... and yeah, then another one up there. So... I mean, this is looking a lot more simple than the previous one. So, let's see if that's just how it seems, or if that'll really be the case. Uh-huh. Okay. There we go, there's the path.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Okay, well this is a bit weird. I'll need to probably clear out those branches, and then I'll be able to walk up to the nest. Let's get rid of this. So there's another branch. It offers unobstructed access. Alright, so yeah, there is something here. Something that I'm missing, I think. Maybe another portal. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing one portal, which is over there. Then the other one up here. So maybe I need to trigger the first one, then trigger the second one, and now I need to trigger the first one again to remove an obstruction. Well, only one way to find out. Alright, more and more tree branches are appearing. So I'm kind of confused as to what I need to do now. Just feels like they're adding more and more to the illusion. There's not going to be a path here. I knew this wasn't going to be that easy. There's going to be some kind of a trick. The issue is, I don't know what the trick is. Alright, let's try that first portal again, because I guess I need that beam to get over to the other side. Again, for people who are sort of good with adventure games and puzzles and such, this will probably be really easy. But for me, a person who doesn't play these kinds of games usually, and was never into platformers and stuff, this is super confusing. I'm really in it just for the story. Wait a minute, did those branches... No, they're still there. Sorry about that. Right, I must have missed something. I must have. Ah, I don't need that top thingy anymore. Do I? Yeah. It's good enough for me to use the bridge. Oof, this is pretty thin. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me. I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours.
Focus! Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Get up quickly! Get up!
She can still do it. Where's he going?
Scared, she's scared. No one can.
Find me.
He's gone!
Yes, Senua.
Behind you! Finish this!
Oh. Did he get me?
Quickly get up! They're coming!
She's injured. She can still do it.
Okay.
over. Finish.
She will die.
Uh-oh.
He can read you.
Behind you. Behind you.
Take him down. Take him down now. You won. They've surrounded you.
You can do this. Focus. You're surrounded. Focus.
Oh, come on.
It's not over. It's not over. You can do it. Go in. Focus. Focus. It's the only way.
How tough is this guy? How many hits am I gonna have to land on?
Focus is growing. You can do it. It's coming.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The Mark of Valravn, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Okay. I mean, I don't get how that can be the starting choice, because if you do this side first, if you go fight Valravn first, then third side just seems like a joke. It's so simple to do, and the boss fight is so much easier as well. But oh well, made it through. I'm pretty sure you're meant to go right. Like maybe there's like a psychological trick to it. But yeah, you're supposed to go right first. And then afterwards you go left, and then, yeah.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees. The mountains. Caves. Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Okay. So now her mother has entered the story as well. Who also apparently, well, I guess that's not surprising. Hereditary powers and all that. Apparently. And this is the...
With the Mark of Valravn and the Mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
The save symbol isn't showing up. I was hoping that it would save right now. Alright. I'll keep going for a bit more until the next save.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. through his darkness, you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
That was intense. Alright, I did see this the symbol already pop up for the save, but I'll go until the next save. I want to find a more innocuous spot, so we can start off without like a major cutscene or anything going on. Oh, look at that, my old friend. Alright. Absolutely. Love those running attacks.
Made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. When there is a new road ahead, the only one that makes any sense.
Slow. You won.
What was that?
She's so weak, she's so weak. They can see you're weak.
Come on, dude. Alright, good. Again, I didn't notice if that was a save or not. Save icon disappears so quickly. And of course, there is no manual save.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make
Okay.
She's a better fighter. Watch out! Finish this! Finish this!
Hi. Aha.
He's gone! Behind you! He can anticipate your moves. End it! End it now! This is it! You're winning.
Alright, no need to get cocky now. This guy again? Crying out loud.
Finish this! Now!
Okay. I think that'll be for one day. So, to summarize what we've done today. So, managed to go through, I would say, the first part of the game. So, defeated the God of Fire, Cert, defeated the God of Illusions, Valravn, and we've crossed the Bridge of Knives, if I remember correctly. And, or maybe, I think maybe we're still on the part of the Bridge of Knives, but, yeah, I guess we're now either on the verge or we've almost entered Hell. Helheim, rather. Hell is the actual goddess that rules over Helheim. But in any case, yeah, we've made some good progress today. So I'm assuming on Wednesday I'll be doing some more stuff. Maybe actually on Friday, not Friday, maybe on Thursday instead of Wednesday because I've got some hardcore studying to do. Probably shouldn't have even done the stream today, to be honest. Like I've got so much stuff to do. But yeah, decided to take the time anyway. And yeah, it's good fun, really intense, like, especially at the start, like, my heart was pounding when I started this up again. It's just, the emotions that this game gives is just, they're just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, and I look forward to continuing on with the game on the next stream. So again, either Wednesday or Thursday, just, yeah, keep an eye on my Twitter feed and, Twitter or Facebook feed, wherever you're going to be checking for notifications, and yeah, we'll get back into this crazy world of this mishmash of Celtic and Norse mythology. But yeah, for today, that'll be it for the stream. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.